All right, so ladies and gentlemen, blue is the color, football is the game. Yeah, we are together, and winning is our aim. So cheer us up through the sun and rain. For Chelsea, Chelsea's and the pa 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 pa. Somebody, if you want to say, Baba, I like this your vibe this morning. That's what we see how. Because what I carry come for una this morning is more of good news galore. Every angle, good news, good news, good news, good news. So as a Chelsea fan, I don't see the reason why you don't go watch this video. Reach the end. And I don't see the reason why you don't go tap the like button for this video. Anyway, make I quickly paraphrase everything. First of all, there's an update on Mudryk, and the brother might be back sooner than a lot of us might be thinking. That's number one. Number two, Axel Disasi is back. Benoit Badiashile is back. Dario Esugo is back. Everybody just they return back. Wait till happen. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let us dive into it proper. First of all, let me start from Axel Disasi, because this picture of Axel Disasi all through yesterday has been trending left, right, and center. And you know, some few days ago, I come outside to come they laugh. Disasi say, may you go another club. All of a sudden, boom, Disasi was brought into the first team to train with them. I mean, it's incredible. Anyway, some people might have been asking me since yesterday, say, does that mean that Axel Disasi is back into the first team squad? For now, no. Until we hear from Enzo Maresca. For now, for my own opinion and from what we know so far so good, no report is coming outside so far that Axel Disasi has now been reinstated back into the first team squad. No, for now. But according to what they think, they say, Chalobah was called out of Chelsea squad to replace Mark Gale into the England national team. Even though he did not play yesterday, but Chalobah was called. If he be say Chelsea just called Axel Disasi to come and fill in the gap, or just come and train. Let's see what you can do. That's number one. Number two now is, okay, let's just assume that Axel Disasi has been called back into the first team. He merits it. Honestly speaking, this is not me changing my voice now. This is not just me stating the fact. This brother merits it because since he has been at the bomb squad, both himself and Raheem Sterling, he has put up a good character. I can't lie to you. You will never see him, not unlike Raheem Sterling, we go to post nonsense. They make him the train by night, things like that. After all, it was not only Raheem Sterling. Axel Disasi was also involved. But the brother have distanced himself so much, so much, that if he be say our board don't they hear waiting a lot of fans have been saying. And a lot of Chelsea fans have been saying, bring him back. Bring it back. Let us see what he can offer. So if he be saying that waiting there here be that is if he is actually reinstated back into the squad. So if he's reinstated back into the squad, I will say congratulations to him, because only one person have chopped that kind of thing and he don't carry and go. Now him be Chalobah. If he be say, probably the guy has been working on his body, working so hard, things like that. After all, there are some set of coach that was allocated to, train with them. If you be saying that those ones just recommend them, say, Chalo, Disasi don't they try, you go reason and say, make una bring them in. I'm very, very sure that something like that must have happened. Because for him to train with the first team squad, it means the brother is now getting closer to returning than father. Just unlike Raheem Sterling, that one can never ever return. But since Axel Disasi has been away, he's maintained good character, he has kept his head down, he has worked on his body. So who knows? If he is reinstated back into the squad, he is welcome. If he is not reinstated back into the squad, then we are going to take it. That's me for you. I did Enzo Maresca back. Anything Enzo Maresca decide on this Axel Disasi matter is okay by me. But I mean, if this brother is reinstated back into the squad, I would say a big congratulations to him, because not everybody have this kind of lifeline. This is an opportunity for him to come and prove himself. It is not for you to just come, and if you come and you don't show up, Baba, now this one go even worse pass. Anyway, let us see what is going to happen. I'm very sure come next weekend, while Enzo Maresca is going to be having his press conference, they will ask him about Axel Disasi. But for now, he's presently training with his squad. Let's see how the matter will be. Anyway, that about Axel Disasi. Moving on to good news number one. Is it good news number one or good news number two? Well, depending on how you see him, if the Axel Disasi own is a good news for you, then this is good news number two. But if it is not a good news to you, then this is good news number one. Ladies and gentlemen, Benoit Badiashile is also back. I can't ask myself, say, what happened? All these players are now coming back. It is not, and it's not like they are just coming back just coming back sake. They are coming back with a good physique, coming back with a no be say then they go, then they come back with a fat body, then they come back looking in shape. I saw Benoit Badiashile picture about 2-3 angles yesterday, and I saw no be Badiashile be this. Guy, you don't get injured now. You supposed to come back, make you fat, I mean, make your beer full, things like that. This shows that most of these guys has now been working on themselves. I'm still going to talk about one other person, Dario Esugo, because that one is also back. But anyway, I'm glad Benoit Badiashile is back, and honestly speaking, I want him to be back to the Badiashile that we saw against Liverpool. It's not just for you to be back for just being back sick. No. I saw a Benoit Badiashile against Liverpool that was solid at the back. And since then, I don't get that picture from my memory that this is who Benoit Badiashile is now. Before then, Badiashile is just one of the crowd to me. I don't even like to see him. In fact, when the guy get injured at the Conference League, it was the Conference League final, I just the happy say, me enjoy the carry him while they go. But now the guy is now back, and Enzo Maresca has been speaking highly of him from time to time. Anyway, he's now back to training. Let's see how the matter will be. If he's going to be back to that kind of Badiashile that we saw against Liverpool, where they bully Mo Salah, bully anybody, please return back. And I love the fact that Wesley Fofana is now back, and is back to his very good shape, even though we still use prayer to back him up, because that one too, na fele can destroy if he go at any time. Benoit Badiashile is another one, and honestly speaking, if the two of them can be fit, I think we have some incredible players in our hand. Anyway, that's that about that. Shout out to Benoit Badiashile. Please progress well and return back to football. On a final note on this injury returnees is Dario Esugo. Everybody have been talking about how that work won't finish Moses Caicedo. And even Enzo Maresca himself have come outside to, clarify that Dario Esugo is expected to be back by January or by next year. But ladies and gentlemen, this is November, and Dario Esugo is already hitting the gym, is already running. I mean, this is a very good one. And in all of this injury return that we are seeing, it only flashed my memory back to one thing. The World Cup is coming. Ordinarily, no be like this, some of these players, they're serious. Ordinarily, Badiashile is serious like this. You see Badiashile played against Liverpool with muscle, with everything, with... But Dario Esugo out of nowhere is now back, running. The brother is now pushing his body to return back. Baba, World Cup is coming. No, don't worry. World Cup is coming. And, whenever World Cup is coming like this, you start seeing players, every angle, everybody want to step up, everyone to make the squad. And if Badiashile is going to make the squad, it has to be now. If Dario Esugo want to make the squad for Portugal, it has to be now. Everybody's now running a task. Even Axel Disasi himself don't go to behave proper. Oh, but Axel Disasi was part of France's last World Cup, and Baba is now trying to push himself to return back to the World Cup squad right now. Anyway, it is what it is. Big ups to all of our players. You guys should do well. If you don't do well, go World Cup. Now, on the final note, and onto the biggest news of the day. And I be the reports that we are now hearing about Mykhailo Mudryk, because as things stand right now, it's now looking like this guy might be back sooner than a lot of us might be thinking. This picture has been trending since about 2 days now about Mykhailo Mudryk, and a lot of people have been asking me, Prof, what is it about this Mudryk picture that we're seeing left, right, and center? A lot of people, people standing beside him, and you just a snap picture, and it looks like the guy is in a happy mood. You see, one thing I can say about this thing is that about this guy's suspension is that for now he has not been banned. So there is still a possibility, although I saw the report on Tribune.com and I even saw it on BBC that Chelsea are now working together with the team of Mykhailo Mudryk for his suspension to be reduced. And I mean, I have to say a very, very big shout out to Chelsea for not abandoning this guy, because if now another team, they could not abandon him, they could not even, if Manchester City, for instance, now it is their way, they go abandon the guy straight up. But Chelsea did not do this. And up to now, an official ban has not been pronounced on Mykhailo Mudryk, which means that there might still be an opportunity for this guy to return back sooner than a lot of us might be thinking. It's almost over a year now that this Casala already dey ground, and since then, an official ban has not been pronounced on him. He's still being suspended. According to what we hear from Tribune right now, is that Chelsea are now working to, shorten the number of time that will be out, and when he's back, he will be loaned down to Strasbourg to get himself back in shape, where he will be reinstated back into Chelsea's squad. Honestly speaking, if Chelsea can do this, this is going to be a very, very good one. It is going to be. And for those people where they always talk nonsense, Chelsea know they treat their player well. Alpha, when I don't see this one, go and check online. Although some football sources have not said anything about it, they just, the picture just kept coming outside. But if you check tribune.com and if you check bbc.com, you will see those two reports there. At least these sources are ahead. They say they're solid small. So anyway, this is a very, very big one, and I mean, I'm so happy about this. I don't carry light for my area. Let me know what you guys think at the comment section. Please tap the like button, and I'm gonna see you guys later.